So when she comes to the stage, her name is Tanisha Snell. I want y'all to say on the round of three. 1, 2, 3, hello, gorgeous. 1, 2, 3, hello, gorgeous.
Thank y'all so much for having me. I'm so humble and honored to be here. Let's just give it up for Lady Nixon. If y'all have ever been up here with these lights and like everybody is like, ooh, she's coming up here like stringer stuff, ready. I just had something for y'all. I don't know if they have it, but I wanted to give y'all a few affirmations. I feel like it's so important to go through this. So, okay, I'll just tell you a little bit about me real quick. Well, I'm Tanisha Snell. I've been married for 9 years, and we have 4 children. One is an angel baby. Okay, so the affirmations are: I am loved, I am capable, I am chosen, I am worth it, and I am accepted and forgiven. Can you guys say that with me? Mm-hmm. Okay, I am loved, I am capable, I am chosen, I am worth it, I am accepted, and I am forgiven. Okay, so I am loved. That was like, I was going through this and I was like, wow, like God really, really loves me. How many of y'all know like what it feels? Everybody wants to feel love. Every single person I've ever met in the world wants to feel love. You want to feel like somebody cares about you, or the little things like how long my toes are. My husband says, oh my gosh, you got the sexiest toes ever. But you want somebody to love every little part of you. You know that God loves you, right? Yeah. He loves every single hair on your head. He loves the very breath. He gave you breath. Yes. Okay, I am capable. I was watching the show Naked and Afraid, and the guy was like, hadn't eaten in like 8 days. He's naked out there in the woods, and he was like, I just thought like, wow, thank you, Lord, that I'm capable of being able to get up and walk. He said that when he stood up, he just felt like he was going to fall out on the ground. Like, you're capable. I'm capable of doing the things that he has us to do. I am chosen. So started watching this show called The Bachelor. And could you imagine being like 24 girls and he has to choose you? You know all the stuff you have to do to be chosen, that one person, and God says that you are chosen. Yeah. Do y'all know that? Yeah. And then I'm worth it. Like he died for us. Yeah. Like somebody died for you. Yeah. Like I know the world is big, or we know a lot of people, it's like, oh my God, okay, he died for you. But if you look at yourself like, oh my God, he died for me. Like that is a great sacrifice. Somebody jumping in front of you for a bullet, that's yeah. Okay. I am accepted and forgiven. So I did those two kind of together because there's a lot of things that we've gone through, and these ladies over here, like Jesus, I don't know how. I was just sitting there like, okay, I can keep going. I just am so thankful to be here tonight and to hear their testimonies. So we are accepted and we are forgiven. Anything that we've gone through, he just accepts us. God accepts us and he loves us. So my life has been a little bit very hard in the last 6 years. It hit me pretty hard. My mom passed away in 2014, and she was not sick at the time. She passed away with cardiac lymphoma, which is a tumor in your heart. And I just kind of thought like, okay, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do life, because it was the first great death that I'd ever had, and it was somebody that was extremely close to me. Yes. So I didn't think that I could do it. But you gotta remember, you're loved, capable, chosen, worth it, accepted, and forgiven. So I'm like, okay, God, I'll keep trying to go. I don't have this mother figure in my life. I don't have this person that's a grandmother to my children, this mother-in-law to my husband that needs her, that needs that. You know, all the things that we need from our mother. I didn't have that anymore. Amen. So about a year later, my mother-in-law starts going through cancer, and my father-in-law is starting to go blind during the same exact time. The same exact time they went through this battle together. In the next year, she passed away. My mother-in-law passed away 2 years right after my mom passed away. So then there's two mothers, and then I'm dealing with this with my husband, and I'm dealing with this with my children all over again. Not being able to have that mother again figure in my life and a best friend. So kind of just keep walking. Like, okay, God, we got this. You got this, God. Going through a little bit of depression here and there, and meeting new people or new friends, and trying to like cover that face, like I'm good, I'm fine, and not being fine, like actually hurting and actually being like, why can't I have what you have? I really would love to have that. I need that. So my husband and I get pregnant, and we have 2 children at the time. This is about 6 years that we haven't had a child. So we get pregnant, and we're pregnant with a boy, and I carried him for about 26 weeks. I got really a bad headache, so we go to the hospital the next morning, and we're like, okay, we're gonna get out of this. Next week, we're gonna graduate minister's training. We're gonna do the things that we've been set out to do. So we go to the hospital. I cried the entire way there, because as a mother and as a woman, you just kind of know what's going on with your body. So we get to the hospital. The doctor says, you're fine. They get my headache under control. I'm like, okay, we can go. We're talking about the Alabama game that's on a Saturday morning. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to enjoy my Saturday. Then he says, we're going to do an emergency C-section. Like, all my breath in my body was just like taken instantly from me. It felt like I got hit by a Mack truck. And he's like, we're about to do it right now. I'm telling you guys, they started stripping off my clothes. I was like, I am not having this baby right now. Like, I got too much. I haven't even had a baby shower. Like, what are you talking about? So we go back. They put me on this table. They're like, okay, we're about to give you anesthesia. It's going really, really fast. There's like 60 people in the room. It is crazy. They take my baby. And I wake up, and I'm just kind of sitting there. I'm like, where is my husband? Where is, I need babe. I need to see him. And they're like, okay, we delivered your boy. He's okay. We're going to let you see him and all this stuff, So we get to go up and see him. His name is Aaron Asher. We go up to see him, and he's the cutest baby ever. And they're like, okay, we've got these things that we're going to just check on, but he's doing great. So we're there, and they let us know in our room, I don't think he's going to make it. We're like, wait a minute, he's just fine. He's just 26 weeks. He's got his everything, he's got his eyes, he's got his fingers, he's got his toes, he's got his legs, his heart is good. And they say, well, his lungs are filling with blood, and we need that to be oxygen. We can't stop that. So my husband and I are sitting there like, should we tell our family members? Like, how does this work? How do you tell somebody, I'm at 26 weeks, I've had my baby, and we don't know if he's going to live or not. So we're there for 3 days. And I don't know if you guys can imagine being in a place. I'm sure you can. I know that you can, because we all have different stories. But we're in the hospital. We're in there for 3 days, and we're just like, Lord, please let him live. Yeah. Like we're going to visit him in the next floor, and we're like, please, God, just please let him live. At that moment, everything for me was minute. Like a business that I was trying to do, a fault that somebody had against me, any of that stuff. I don't know if you've ever gone through anything like that, but all of that stuff was minute. It was like, this is nothing. Like, this is nothing. God, I need you to do this, please. Like, don't do it for me, do it for him. Like, seeing a child, a baby, suffer that way was so hard. It was like nothing that you can do. I can't offer anything. I can't offer my breath. I can't offer my oxygen. So, one of the things that the doctor said I could do was breastfeed. So I was trying real hard to get my milk. About the third day, that morning, the second night, he was doing well. So we let our other 2 children come to the hospital with us. And in that night, they actually woke us up, and they were like, you've got about 10 minutes to spend with him. And it was like, how did this turn? Like, you guys told us it was going to be okay. And so we go up to the floor where he is, and I literally held my baby as his breath went away. Like, as I was holding him, his breath went away. Like, they had to turn the heartbeat off because it was all this noise in the room, and then it was just silent to lose a life again. Because my mother and my mother-in-law and then my father-in-law going blind, and it was just like, Lord, like, we need something. We need you.
Yeah.
And then you are loved, you're capable, you're chosen, you're worth it, you're accepted, you're forgiven. Do those things even matter when you're going through something like that? It's like, God, like, please just take this away from me. Take this cup, allow this cup to be removed. So